What's going on, bro? Wait till about 10 people get in here. What's going on, Denton? Karen, thank you so much for sending that this morning. I appreciate that. That meant a lot. I felt like a celebrity. What's happening? Yeah, I'm definitely trying to teach them all how to win right now. Thank you, Francis. Well, I'm glad you look at it like that. I think it's much needed too. Get two more people in here. We'll start the topic. Let me see this damn password. One more person. All right. Okay, so let's have a talk about doing a long distance relationship. Thank you, thank you. Yes, please like the video. Long term seeds stuff because it's about money anyway. You coming in here with that negative shit. Don't tell me you're xenophobic. Passport I just arrived about 3 weeks ago. I want to go to Colombia. But why are you going to rethink going to Colombia? So a lot of people are actually looking at my channel now. I had 1,200 subscribers when I went to bed last night. Well, not when I went to bed, when I woke up. Now I have about 1,700. So it looks like it'll be 1,000 subscriber day. So you're in a long-term relationship overseas. Okay. So let's talk. I'm gonna give you a story about how I did it this year. Of course, it's not here anymore. Uh, yeah, you should be excited about Brazil. You should. You should be very excited. Uh, so I met this chick maybe like second week of January. I went to Brazil the last week of February, and we spoke through Instagram and we chatted on WhatsApp video call for 6 weeks, which means we were really close by the time I got there. Uh, but I think I said this last night, but I'm gonna tell you this: I had more confidence in her being loyal than a chick that would be in the area. And hey, I say that because in order to do a long distance relationship, there has to be patterns because you're not near each other. There has to be patterns. So they know and you know any slight change in pattern, the other person's gonna know. Now, how sustainable I think it is based off how often you're gonna be going to that country. So I'm sorry, you and I said this last night too. I think you cannot expect someone in Brazil to be loyal to you, and you go to Brazil one fucking time a year. That's crazy. I'm white, so it'd be tough. They think they look at me like an ATM. I can see that. I have a white friend, and the stories he was telling me, like they were walking up to him saying, "Oh, you're a foreigner," even though there's white people in Brazil. But I could believe that. But I don't have enough experience to make too much of a comment on that one. And yeah, you should definitely. So there has to be some sort of progression of I'm gonna go to her country or she's gonna come to my country type thing. It's not gonna. Nobody's going for a long distance relationship for longer than a fucking year, max 2 years, without that intent. I know I sure wouldn't. I wouldn't be waiting around for 5 years. No. I hope you wouldn't think I'd be loyal for that long from that distance. And I will agree. Long distance relationships, I think, are the best. You feel like they're the best relationships because you actually have to get to know that person, right? When you're down the street from somebody, you can just hook up and the games begin. Versus 5,000 miles away, we have to communicate. Otherwise, this shit isn't going to work at all. She does not need to come to America. She does not need to come. Do not, like I said last night, the chick that I was dating, I had to cut it off with her this morning. She wasn't too happy about that. But the chick that I was dating, she just extended her stay from November, from leaving in November to leaving in February. And that didn't sound good to my ears because it's like, oh, like she's gonna, it's too much time. The less time they have in the United States, the better. Even if I got married, I'd go get married in Brazil. My parents will just have to fly, or they won't be able to go. Thank you, thank you. So, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about long distance relationships from another country? Not the same, not from the United States, from another country. I appreciate it, man. Also, I see a lot of people are joining the Facebook group now. It looks like we have 21 people on standby that have not been approved. I'm not doing those approvals anymore because we have spies. So I'm letting my moderators go through those while I continue to make content. Would you advise somebody to be in a long distance relationship, or would you rather, like, would you? How serious would you take that person from 5,000 miles away? Are you on standby? What's your? Let me see. Is it the same as your YouTube name, or you just got Momo? Oh, he just changed his. No, okay. Oh, yeah, Momo. Okay, I'll take it in. Oh, you're not that? Okay, let me go back. I don't see. Oh, I see. Okay, I just did it. And the last person, 2011 Dab. What's your name on Facebook? So would you feel? How bad would you feel if you found out your girl was getting her back blown out while you was in your long distance relationship? And are you able to stay loyal? Because I would say I'm still gonna do my thing, but we wouldn't even be in a relationship, right? Because I told you I'm very honest. I'm gonna tell people that I'm still fucking around, and until I tell you so, do not expect you to be the only one. You'll be my only one. Just not the only one I sleep with. I'm in Black Men's Travels Facebook group, but I try to reach out to him. You just got back from Sao Paulo via 3 weeks, great dating experience. I think long distance is only temporary. 6 months max. Yeah, that's a good time. So after 6 months, something has to shake. Somebody has to move to somebody. I would have said a year, but 6 months is a good amount of time. I actually will be on one master teacher's panel on Saturday. I reached out to him through email and we talked last night. I'm learning Spanish because I want to bridge the communication gap. Perfect. It will be over. I'm being loyal. What do you mean by that? Because I had a chick I was dating in Pennsylvania, and this motherfucker thought I was dumb. She was 8 years older than me. So I guess she thinks, oh, he's just some stupid kid, and I'm far from that. And she was so stupid, yo. She had like an excuse one day, like, oh, I'm about to try to go to sleep. And if I can't go to sleep, I'll call you back. Like, come on, dude. But she was an American. That's the difference. And of course, I know they're not all the same. I'm not stupid. But I'm just saying, on a general level, American women do some dumb shit. Yeah, I'll be with one master teacher on Saturday. Set your standards, live your life on your own terms, and stay on your purpose. Yeah. Like I said, I had to cut it off with somebody this morning because she didn't she didn't do anything wrong, but she was just moving too fast for what I'm doing right now. And I just told her like, hey, look, like I'm about to go. I've told my subscribers I'm already about to go around the world and show them what it's like to date from each individual country I go to. So I was going to tell you that I hope you don't think I'm going to be loyal to you, so you can deal with it or not. And that way, she deals with it. And, can't say I didn't tell you. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was actually just reading his email now. I'm 54, she's 41. We over the game. She knows if she mess up, I'm going. Absolutely, and it should always be like that. Yes, sir. Give me a suggestion. You can always give me suggestions. As you travel, document and consider creating an online course and automate it, and you can pay while you travel. What kind of course are you talking about? I appreciate that too. I thought about something like that, but what would the course be about? Oh, coaching men on how to identify if going overseas to date is right for them. Let's see, course on identifying if going overseas is right for you and how to properly vet the women from those countries. It is a good idea. What's going on, Michael? Michael, however you say, is it Michael or Michael? Let's switch the topic. I don't think that this shit is gonna last long. Talking about dating overseas, I think that's too quick of a topic for me to do for a live. Absolutely, a full like dating package on how to have your money right, how to move in different countries, how to learn the languages. Let's see. So I'm going to play this video, and if you're in the Facebook group or if you've seen this viral video, you've seen this. I put a video up of it yesterday with a white man confronted the black woman about his kids or whatever. I put the video up, but it didn't have any sound. So I think I'm about to go ahead and re-record that now, or just talk about it now and then record it again later. Let me see if I'm trying to find this video. What's going on? 101, 201, yeah. I'm gonna talk to my moderator about that. Absolutely. All right, I'm looking for this video. Give me 1 second. Sorry. It is. Where is it at? Here it is. I'm a luxury barber. So as a barber, I have control over my own schedule, but I have a luxury business that allows me to have the finances to pay to go 3 times a year, 4 times a year. I probably could do more than that. Thank you. I appreciate that motivation, man. Dark 80s baby. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that value tip you gave me. I'm definitely gonna jot down some notes on what would be in the course completely. But I'm gonna look at this video. So, as we know, we have a white man and a black woman. We know that this isn't a good look already, but let's watch it. Get the camera out. It's recording. I am 23. Thank you. You're recording. And this is going to be aired. And we'll see if you have a job tomorrow. That's great. Now, she says, we'll see if you have a job tomorrow. I have a black mother. I cannot tell you the amount of times my mother did that shit where she would either take the slightest thing somebody at the register said wrong or just went looking for shit. And then her goal was to get them fired. It might be amongst all women, but I will say black women have this problem, and I don't know what the hell it's about. You have a job tomorrow. Yes, I will have a job. We'll see. This is going to get aired. That's great. Do not come in a woman's face and threaten to break her job. You do not threaten to break my job. You do not threaten to break my job. And I will protect. You understand? Because I have my notes. And they can go really, really bad. Let's call the police right now because he threatened me on camera. Yes. Yeah. Call the police. My child gets hurt. Let's call the police. Let's call the police. Call them right now. Because you're not going to play me. Appreciate you coming through. Happy belated birthday, too. Thank you. Thank you. You are not going to threaten me. How dare you? You don't come in my face either. Now, I will say this. Another thing about black women in the United States is they're like chihuahuas, right? They sit here and bark and bark. They just sit here and bark at grown ass men because they know that if he were to hit her, no matter the race, the law is in her favor. So she sits there and provokes and taunts and tempts him. Yeah, oh yeah, if you're black, you see this bullshit a lot. A lot. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Call Bruce. Call Bruce, our attorney. So she's calling a lawyer. Oh, that shit sounds like bullshit. So I have a black mother, like I said, and whenever I was 16, and I think my little brother was 6, and she took us to one of his friends' birthday parties. And my mother had a drinking problem, right? And when she gets drunk, or hell, she didn't have to be drunk. Well, yeah, let's say when she gets drunk, she has this habit of provoking men. And if you are a black man that had a single mother growing up, you know that your mother looks at you like a bodyguard, right? So she would go have her finger all in the dude's face. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And look, she's not gonna whoop this dude's ass. Like, it was super embarrassing. It was fucking annoying having they had to put on a scene every fucking where you went. Everywhere you went, they putting on a damn scene. But she's telling them, "Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass," and this dude is like my size, and I'm like I'm 5'11", like 200 pounds, and she's like 5'2", 145 pounds, and it's like, okay, whatever. 145 pounds. And then when he kind of gets, and I'm not even mad at him because I know this is what she like. She does this. She pisses people off. I like to debate. I like to debate. She likes to argue and fight. That's different. Uh, and she throws in there, oh, well, if you do anything to me, my son will whoop your ass. No, don't throw me in this shit. And so that's what these black women will do. They will provoke a situation, get their man or their son or their cousin or their brother, some male figure, and oh well, he'll just take the fall for me. I'm gonna go around and start shit, and he'll take the fall. Fuck that. Y'all have to stop doing it. This dude's losing their life behind dumbass shit like that because some woman, like I told y'all before, they enjoy sabotaging shit, even if that means sabotaging your life. Yes, they will sabotage your life. Women will fuck shit up, and they get a kick out of that. And there's too many receipts to to say otherwise on that. Like I said, this channel isn't focused about black women, but I will say that black women have that bad. And that shit, please stop doing your fucking kids like that. That shit's annoying, embarrassing. It makes people not want to hang out with you. And it's the reason why you're single. Because I'm not attracted to a woman that I got to fight for every day. Yeah, you don't want to bring your mother around your friends because it's gonna be a scene. It's gonna be something, and nobody. That's why Kevin Samuels said, "Fit, feminine, cooperative, and friendly." You're not any of those. Well, you're fit, but you're not the other things. Starting shit everywhere you go. No man in his right mind is attracted to that. Not a mature man. I didn't know that American white women did it a lot. I've seen it. I didn't know they did a lot. Uh, and yeah, they do that intentionally just to play the victim. And you, you got don't try to play the victim around Austin because I'll call your ass out. I will call your ass out. You try to play victim around me, I'm gonna call that bullshit out. That's for men and women. I do not like victims. Like I do not believe in systematic racism. We can debate about that one now. I do not believe in systematic racism. Not in 2022. The sign language taxes get old. Yeah. I'm glad to have you here, JB Jones. I mean, J Bones. Yeah, I don't believe in systematic racism, right? Because it's just bullshit. Now in Brazil, I will say there is more systematic racism than there is here. They have, if you Google it, there's one black person in the entire Brazilian federal government. One black person. In the United States, we have a black female vice president. We had a black president. But then watch black people take it away from those people and call them puppets or some stupid shit like that. How do you meet women overseas? Yes, you cold approach over on the streets. It's nothing like cold approaching here. You cold approach an American woman, she makes you look like a rapist. She acts like she saw Casper. She saw a ghost. Or she doesn't. She's oblivious to why random men would approach a woman on the street. What the fuck do you think I'm over here for, dumbass? And I make myself pretty clear when I approach women. So if you don't know, you just got to be dumb. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's an exaggeration, but yeah, you can get 25 to life. We have a lot of first world problems here. Yes, we are a country that is debating if there's one gender or not. I'll just leave that there. We are a country that is debating if there's more than. It's so stupid, man. It's so fucking stupid. But that's what stupid. I mean, that's not. That's what people do when they have so much privilege. We complain about dumb shit. Like people in Beverly Hills are crying because they couldn't get their dog's haircut, while people in Compton are crying because the water's off. Different problems. Yeah, quit teaching those kids that shit in school. They're trying to teach, and people are trying to justify teaching third graders about sex. My dick is not even big enough to fuck yet, and it won't be for another 5 years, probably. How do you? 8 years old? Yeah, it won't be for like another 5 years. And you trying to teach me about how to use it? If we're gonna use that same logic, let's start teaching 12-year olds, or no. Let's start teaching 10-year olds how to drive, even though they can't even get their license until they're 16. So you can't legally drive, but we're gonna put you through the whole course right now at 10. When I was in high school, when I was in school, we learned about sex when I was 14. That's when I started pre-covering. So that makes sense. I know some people are early, some people are 12, but a fucking 8-year old is not ready to have sex. And I was telling one of my clients about this, and this dumbass says, well, you never know. I do fucking know. There's no fucking 8-year old going through puberty. Get the fuck out of here. And if they are in puberty, it has nothing to do with their dick. People kill me, man. These liberals, they're killing me. They'll turn around and say an 18-year old should have a gun. I need you to elaborate on that one a little more. The fact that there's a documentary called "What Is a Woman?" Yeah, yeah. There's a documentary about what is a woman. See, that's another problem with the country. This is women. What Kevin Samuel showed this. It's all about what we feel like. What we feel like. These women feel like they can hold around their whole life and then get married at get married and have a family of five at 45 years old. Well, hey, it's possible, but I'm letting you know what you feel is highly unlikely. And the fact that you feel like you can have a penis and two testicles, and you say I identify as a woman, well, you can do that, but keep that shit in your own head. Oh, the human race in the United States is about to go extinct. They're demasculating men. Anything that a man wants to do for a woman is now toxic masculinity. You want to provide for a woman? Oh, you're oppressing her. Really? That's what they say. You're oppressing her because you want to retire her, and that must mean you want to hold her back from all her potential, and you're oppressing her, and you're a chauvinist, and you're a horrible person. That's what they say. Yeah, it's birthing people now. It's fucking stupid. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely agree with that. Have some more. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They have we all have heard the word chauvinist, right? But can anybody define misandrous? These same women that are going around calling men chauvinists, and they're fucking stupid, man. They're the same ones that don't know what the hell misandrous means. It's the fucking opposite. The female version of a chauvinist is a misandrous, but we don't know about that one because we're not going to talk about that. Do I have anything to positive say about women? So, we do you mean women or do you mean birthing people? Because you had to be specific. We live in the United States now. Are you talking about women or birthing people? Now that's toxic masculinity, and you're a sexist. I'm talking to you, truly Dorcas. And if there is, it's not about women, sir. It's about American women or ma'am or whatever you are. I don't know what you are. I can't tell by the name. Uh, I don't talk down about foreign women. That's the entire point of my channel. So you need to do some more video watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate that support. It is spreading overseas though, so choose wisely. I was talking to a girl in Colombia. She agreed that the gender stuff, men can be women. Wow. But yeah, they hate men. There's a trend of women. So here's what women are doing right now in the United States. They want men to get vasectomies. Then they want the right to abort the babies, which I'm not saying I agree or disagree with that. I'm just saying this is an observation. Uh, then they want to shame men for anything they do that's masculine. They don't want to get married. So what do you have? You have the end of the human race. You can't even reproduce. They want you to clip your nuts, and if you do get them pregnant somehow, they're gonna abort that baby, and they don't want to marry you. So you know what? We might be living in the last days of the United States. Go overseas, get your fucking passport. Oh, if you can't, let's talk about this bullshit. Oh, we got some xenophobes in the fucking live. Okay, so if you can't get a woman to cooperate, it's your fault for not being able to influence women correctly. Well, sir, if I try to influence women to cooperate, first of all, cooperation to women means control. Okay? Cooperation, when women hear that, they hear control. That's because they're fucking stupid. When I'm controlling something, there is no cooperation. Okay? If I own a fucking dog, that dog is obedient, not cooperative. Two different fucking things. So if a woman is not cooperating, what do I do? We live in the United States. What you want me to do? Beat her? Don't come on this live with that bullshit because I'm the one for that. I can debate you on this. Come on. It's my fault that she's masculine. Make it make sense. This is like what I said about the broom. People say, "Oh, you want a woman to sweep? You need to go to therapy." And then, so if I go to therapy, she's gonna know how to sweep. Okay. Uh, you love talking about poor women looking for a visa. Okay, you don't get a visa if you don't leave your country. One, go move to those countries. No one is stopping you. No one is. Well, you know who is stopping me? The fact that I don't have 100,000 subscribers yet. If I had 100,000 subscribers, I'm selling all this shit. I'm selling all this shit. I'm going to my apartment. All that shit going on the freeway, and I'm going to Brazil. Oh, you people love you. You better believe I'm on my way out. I'm on my way out. What type of women do I go after? You need to elaborate on that. What am I looking for? I'll tell you this. I didn't know what I was looking for until I went overseas. You know why? Because in the United States, the women are so hard to deal with. You can't date around to figure out what the fuck you want. So you're almost forced to just jump on something. But when you go to Brazil, Colombia, or Cambodia, guess what? The women are cooperative, so you can figure out, okay, I like all this about her, but I know next time I don't want this in a woman. I don't want a woman that has an attitude or that views this way. So you can know for the next time. But the United States, they so uncooperative, don't reply to texts, all the other bullshit. How are you gonna figure out what you want? How are you gonna figure out what car you want to buy, and a motherfucker won't show you the lot? They're gonna show you two cars, but you know on the other side of the building it's 100 more, but we're not gonna show you those. So how the fuck do I know what I want if I know it's more out there, but I can't get it where I'm at? I do carry a gun daily, always. I have my gun next to the toilet when I'm shitting. What's going on, one master teacher? So no, that's not how women feel about me. You are fucking crazy, man. So this is how you know this person's a child. Only a simp will call a simp. That's some shit I would say in third grade. Takes one to know one. You got to have a better debate than that, man. Come on. And yeah, thank you. I'm glad I learned. He said, "Are you a woman?" Look, I'm glad I learned at a young age. I'm glad because I can be like Cambo, who hasn't figured it out clearly. Uh, and yeah, do you go after a certain type? Hold on, there's a few American women, but overall the culture is there. Exactly, that's my point. I'm not saying there's no good American women, but the perfect analogy, like we always say, is why would I look for a needle in a haystack when I can go to a stack of needles? Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep the message coming. They can type little shit like this. I'm glad you're 22. You figured it out. Cause I thought I was crazy back when I was 19. I was googling shit, asking people, reading books. Man, there ain't shit wrong with me. I went to the country to another country, took my common sense, my charisma over there, and it worked out just fine. Stop believing these people. There are a lot of feminine men today. That's why I did that video yesterday. Like I said, the wind up battery backs, right? So you got the dudes that do whatever the fuck a woman tell them. They do whatever the fuck a woman tells them. A woman says, men today are oppressing women. Well, that's her winding that battery up in your dumb ass back. And then before you know it, take off. And here you are repeating the same thing. But let me go back and answer that question. Do you go after a certain type? That could explain your experience. Here we go. I'm not saying your beliefs are not valid, but all Americans aren't the same. So let's talk about this bullshit of everybody's not the same. Okay. This mouse, right? Because what you're saying is I'm generalizing, right? This mouse was made off of a generalization. You know why? Because they assumed that everybody that has a mouse has a pointer and a middle finger. So they could set it here like that. But what you're saying is at the factory, they should have said, well, everybody's not the same. So you should contact each individual 330 million Americans and ask them what type of hand they have, what the fuck their fingerprint is, and we're going to make a mouse for each one of them. Men lead women, Cambo. And yes, you are being led by a woman with your thoughts. I'm telling you that. You need to watch my videos. You need to do a consultation with me. I'm going to get that wind up battery out your back. But yeah, we're nobody's so here's people like that tell me that, oh, all American women aren't the same. This is what they want you to do. I'm telling you guys that, hey, we live in the United States. The culture is going to be similar in every state, but it won't be exactly the same, right? It's similar. The culture in Louisiana is a lot different than it is in Texas, but those are still fucking Americans. We're going to share a lot of the same stuff. But Austin is telling you, hey, instead of wasting your, because it's not cheap to hang around here either, instead of wasting your money jumping to each 50 state like Cambo says, or the other person that was, go to a place where I'm telling you that there are a bunch of cooperative feminine women. And hey, if you're somebody that says everybody's different in all 50 states. Spend your entire life jumping around every state. Because if you go to California and let's say you go to LA and it doesn't work out there, and you call us and say, I can't find a woman out there, you know what I'm gonna say? Well, all Californians aren't the same. You should go to San Diego. And so jump around the entire fucking United States. I don't give a fuck. It's complete foolishness when they say all are the same. Yeah, they make condoms off of generalization. Not everybody has the same size penis, right? But do you think that just sitting at the factory, like, maybe we should email every U.S. male and ask them what their size is so we can make a condom for them? Everybody's not the same. That shit kills me, man. Y'all kill me with that shit. I'm gonna do a video about what to respond to when people say that dumbass shit. You know what, Campbell? I'm ignoring you because I see you don't have a good debate. I like to debate, but your debates are terrible. Why go throughout America wasting money when you can find unicorns where yeah, yeah, exactly. Did you guys have that experience where a woman aggressively tried to get your attention in America? I've had women that tried really hard, and the last chick, when I came back from Brazil, thank you. When I came back from Brazil in late May, I met this chick at the mall. I was like, you know what? I had a good time in Brazil. Let me double check and make sure that I just wasn't going through a phase and I'm going to try to approach another American woman. So I got her number. I approached like 10 women. I got like two fucking numbers. I got her number. The other one didn't text back. I got her number though. And we smashed first day. And her pH was off. And then, I grew up thinking that a fishy coochie was the normal thing because it's that common. Real men know what I'm talking about. What do you have against non-American? He's a xenophobe. He's a xenophobe. And here's my thing: if it doesn't apply to you, don't watch it. If you got all the answers and you got an American woman I swear to God, I'm happy for you because you found something that nobody else can really find. But for the men like me that might not be able to find it, please continue to watch my videos, and I'm going to travel around the world and tell you the difference because everybody's different. Everybody might not like a Brazilian chick, so I'm going to go everywhere. There you have it. I agree with you. Everybody's not the same. It's just refreshing seeing women smile from different countries. Yes. You never had a fishy coochie? Well, you need to be thanking God. Because when it gets on your fingers, you can soak your hands in bleach and the shit ain't going nowhere. The men complain about going overseas to find foreign women never had a baddie. Fresh face, yeah. And baddies, we can all agree, baddies are not as common here as they are in other countries. Okay, we got a bunch of overweight women. I mean, if y'all think extra pounds around the face makes them more attractive, then I mean that's your preference. And I did a video on this. I stayed in Brazil 2 weeks the second time, 1 week the first time. Stop telling women. Uh, I've flown out two women. I've flown out two women. Stop telling women. And by the way, if you live in Dallas, you might have to fly them out. The shit around here is crazy. But stop telling women, oh, you don't have to lose weight. Somebody might have a fat fetish. You were talking about a small percentage of men. And so you're talking about a small percentage of men in the United States that are fascinated by fat women, right? That's before her other checkoff. So you want a so let's say there's 100 men and 5% of the U.S. population has, it's not healthy. 5% of the U.S. population of men likes fat women. You can't argue because there's no fat strip clubs. The market's not big enough for that. If there was a big market for fat women, show me the strip clubs where there are only fat women because there are enough fat women in the United States to work in a fat only strip club. Show me where they at. I'll wait. But anyway, you talking about 100 men. You got five. I need more people to like the video. I need more people to like the video. I only got 42 likes. You got five people out of 100 that like fat women. Okay, so she already got small options. Now, let's add her other, because we know they got a list of check-offs. So now he needs six figures. Okay, that five just went to what, three? Okay, she got this many men now. Now he needs to be a certain height. Now he needs to have this, that. She ain't got nobody to pick from. She got dudes that'll smash her. Hey, we all done smashed a fat chick, right? We all done snuck them through the back door because we didn't want nobody to see. We were embarrassed. But did you take them on a date? And what's crazy is these women are usually, and there's nothing wrong wanting what you want. You can be a fat chick and want somebody fit like me, right? That's fine. But these women feel like they are entitled to a man that, like me, that is in the gym consistently, and they're overweight. So you want me to pick the polar opposite? It's nuts. Get your passport, go outside of the country. It's that bad. Now I heard San Antonio is not as bad as the rest of the United States, but it's still the United States. Now San Antonio, I do believe that they will be big, right? Because Mexican food will make you fat. We hate American women. Jesus Christ. No, we just are speaking the truth. We're not making none of this shit up. That's what y'all need to understand. We're not making none of this shit up. I'm glad you lost that weight, 2011, because as men, when we're out of line, we know it. Women, they don't know it, and if they do know it, they get some dude, some so-called man saying, "It's okay, it's okay. You don't have to lose weight. You might die earlier, but that's fine. I just don't want to hurt your feelings." Why not fly the women into America or Barbados? What if the woman sets you up? I can never get set up by a woman. For one, I have too much street smart. One, two, I have a strategy. No, no, and that's another thing. Have I ever worried about getting backdoored overseas? That's not that's not as bad as people make it seem. Quit listening to that propaganda. People get robbed, yes, but if you listen to the people that tell you this shit, they will have your ass thinking as soon as you step off the plane, somebody about to rob you, tie you up, and lynch you and drag your ass down the street. That's what they make it seem like. And I don't think that's fair reporting. Young men need to know the strategy. Yeah. Well, young men need to quit being dumbasses. A lot of these dudes that get robbed by women are using lust to think instead of their brain. That's how they get robbed. There's always there's always clear signs. How many passports should you get? Get as many as you can. There's always clear signs of what when somebody's about to rob you or somebody's up to something. I need more people to like the video. I'm looking at it right here on my laptop. I only have 57 likes. I need to get it up to at least 65 because I know we got some simps in here that don't like what I'm saying, and that's fine. Yeah, it's pretty easy to not get robbed. It's pretty easy to not get robbed. Just don't be a dumbass. Like when a girl spends the night with me, I and they think this is like, oh, like he's being so cute. But I will sit there and I will hold them the entire time to the point where if they move, I'm gonna feel it and I'm gonna wake up. Like there's no, we're not doing any of that. I didn't went as far as going through a purse. Your generation is a little slow. Let's see what 66 people in here. We got 64 likes. That's what I'm talking about. That's almost 100%. Thank you. Thank you. So look, here, let me give y'all my strategy. Number one, if you don't want to get robbed overseas, do not use lust as your primary way of thinking. A lot of men see something they like and they want to fuck and they ignore all the red flags. They ignore all the red flags. Uh, if y'all are going to a hotel room, y'all need to take a shower together. Lock the door, lock the deadbolt, take a shower together. Stay in a nice hotel where people just ain't walking in and out. Vet the women properly. I'm on monk mode right now until I get out of town. I won't be on monk mode in Colombia. I'm gonna be in fool mode. And I'm gonna have it on video. We got 1.73 thousand subscribers, so we almost at 2,000 within 24 hours. Get it safe to put your things in. No cheap hotels. So actually, where I'm staying in Colombia is cheap this time. But now Colombia might be a little more risky as far as getting robbed and all that, right? But you guys need to just quit taking anybody home. And if you're really that scared of getting robbed, don't let them motherfuckers spend the night. Okay, but the difference between you and me is uh, you have to feel my as a woman. You would have to feel my vibe in person. Whenever they don't get that vibe that they can get over me, right? I have street smarts. They usually going after dudes that have no street smarts that get robbed. I speak Portuguese. I need to learn Spanish before I go to Colombia, but I'm too lazy to learn Spanish right now. But they're not gonna be able to. They can't get me with that. I type my cash up right here. So I do let women spend the night. Uh, I think I have a superpower. I think I have the superpower of God would tell me when it's my last day. I've been robbed before, not by a woman. I've been robbed by my one of my homeboys back in high school. He took a gun from me, and I wasn't going to chase him because he had a loaded gun. So that was the only time that happened. But I was being stupid. I mean, the red flags were there, and I ignored them. But yeah, about the Cash App, if you guys enjoy me sitting here talking and you want to see me talk more often, support the content. All the money you give me goes into the content. Like the more money I get, the more I'm gonna go buy the DJI Pocket camera so I can record while I'm in Colombia without people seeing. Because if I'm walking around with a phone like this, you're gonna. That's another thing. Don't go around with your iPhone just walking around like that. You look like a tourist. I wouldn't even do that in Dallas. You look like a tourist, and they know tourists usually have more money than them, so they're probably gonna rob your ass. I appreciate that. I appreciate that cash app. Devon. I'm working on it, man. I'm gonna keep posting daily. I'm gonna keep posting daily. I'm gonna keep talking until uh, my content blows up because I'm not letting up off my message. Like old boy tried to come in here and disagree. I don't let up. I've been studying this shit for years. I've been paying attention to the patterns. I'm not letting up. Foreign women is where it's at. Bottom line. What other countries could you live at? So you could live in Colombia. I know a lot of people have moved to Colombia. A lot of people moved to Brazil. Uh, some people even I know have even moved to Vietnam. what's the other one? Thailand. I've heard a lot about moving to Thailand. Thailand is a cheap country. Let's look at it right here. Well, we're gonna go to Airbnb, and this is why I tell y'all it's fucking stupid. I did a video over this. It's stupid to hang out in the United States. Let's just go off the top of the head. If I want to hang out in yeah, with actions exactly. If I want to hang out, if you can't handle a petite woman, feminine woman, hit the gym before you start thinking about chicks. Okay, I haven't been to Mexico. So if you want to hang out in Las Vegas for a week, okay, you want to stay somewhere nice. Let's throw in 150. Let's throw in 150 for the room. Come on, this fucking computer. So $150. That's the minimum we're gonna spend on the Airbnb for a 7 day vacation. So we're looking at 10,000, not 10,000, 1050, $1,000 and 50, $1,050, 1050. Then you got to pay for the flight. Thank you, Jamal, for the cash out. I appreciate that, man. You got to pay for the flight, $400. That's economy. $1,450. So $1,450 for the flight. Then you're in Vegas. Oh wait, Ubers. You got to get from the airport. When I was in Newark and I went to Newark. Last time I was let me not use that one. When I was in Miami and I rode to Fort Lauderdale to get back to uh, I had to fly back to Houston. It was a fucked up situation. I had to fly back to Houston. That 15-minute, 30-minute, what it was, Uber ride was $60. So let's go ahead and throw in a round trip of Uber from the airport, 120. So now we have 1570. And just to let y'all know, 1570 will get you a month and a half in Colombia. I'm just gonna say that. So 1570. Then let's talk about Ubering around the city. So let's go ahead and throw on another $450, unless you go rent a car. What was the number? 1570 plus 450. So now we had $2,020. Now here goes the hard part. I am red pill. Here's the hard part. Now let's have money for food and drinks. You not gonna eat? So for a week in Vegas, I say 1,500 to not be penny pinching. Let's say 1,500 to drink. With inflation, uh, let me see, 2020 plus 1,500 is 3,520. $3,520. Keep that in mind. 3,500. So let's go to Airbnb and let's go to Thailand. And just because you're in Vegas does not mean you're going to get cooperation out of women. This does not guarantee you a good time. I do have PayPal donation. Let me put my email in right here. So just because you are in Vegas does not mean you have a good time and the women are going to be nice to you. We're not even paying for prostitutes. We're just saying normal. So we're at 3,500 to go to Vegas. So let's say I want to go to Bangkok, Thailand, and it's going to be me by myself, just like it was in Vegas. And let's say I want to schedule it to go October 1st to October 8th. That's 7 days. Would I travel to UK? As one of my last destinations. Not right now. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, I stopped approaching. And yeah, he said those are very conservative. I'm being very conservative with that 3,500. That's for a week. That's why most people in the United States whenever they go out of town to another city in the United States, have you ever noticed it's only for the weekend or a day or two? Now, without me clicking on anything, I'm actually shocked by seeing this myself. Look at how cheap this shit is. We got 23, $30, 35, 38, 35, 32, 231, 30, 33. So all of these are under $100. So let's see what we're gonna get for the cheapest. What was it? 28. $28. Now look at the fucking bed. Look at that bed. Look at the decoration they put. Look at the decoration they put. $28. I can't even fucking believe it. I'm gonna have to save this one. Oh, I gotta log in. I'm not doing it right now. $28 for this. Well, yeah, main talent might be weak, but I'm just trying to show them how much why it's dumb. So look at that. Now here's the proof. I don't have to lie to y'all. Total before taxes. Who gives a fuck about the taxes when it's that cheap? $250. Okay. The flight to Vegas was more than that. Now, I'm not gonna stunt. Let's see how much a flight is to Bangkok. Bangkok, and we're gonna choose the same dates. How do you spell that? Bangkok. There you go. $1,300. Let's see. Let me show them because y'all know that they ain't gonna. God damn. Okay, let's just Google it. Flights. I'm trying to type with one hand to Bangkok. So I'm in Dallas. So round trip. Let's go. What did I say? October 1st through the 8th. So you're looking at $1,100. So 1,100 plus the 250, you're looking at like almost 1,400. Almost 1,400. Okay. So we're talking 1,400. Now let's see what's the currency conversion in Thailand right now. 36, 37. So in Thailand for 1 week, I'm assuming you would only need about 300 US dollars. So we're talking $1,700, right? And that's for a week. Let's say, okay, I realize how cheap that is. I want to go ahead and even that out. I want to go ahead and even that out and make the price the same as the 3,500. 1,700. So we have another $1,800. So let's see how many more days I can stay in Thailand. Let's go ahead and put it all the way to okay, well, we can't do that because they don't have it available. But $30 a night, we could stay, let's see, about 45 days. That's still not even enough. That's still not even enough. So damn near 2 months. So let's see, $30 times 60. I think that'll be it. 1,800. So $1,800. I can be in another fucking country. I can be in another country for 2 months for $1,800. But the Airbnb in Vegas, 150 a night times 7. That's 1050. So we talking about like 12 days, 10 days. That's before. Man, you can't tell me it's more worth it. You pay all that money to go hang out in Vegas, and then the women will be so uncooperative that you still end up paying for a prostitute. I don't have any recommendations for passive income, but there's a guy in my Facebook group. I don't know if you're part of the Facebook group. If y'all are not part of the Facebook group, join the Facebook group now. It's Enlightened Western Men. Join the Facebook group, and there's a guy in there. He's teaching people how to do software engineering. He's setting up a course on how to do software engineering where you can make 80 grand plus, starting at 80 grand plus from your laptop. So you can be remote. You can sell all your shit and get the hell out the United States. Get some more bang for your buck. That's my whole message. Get more bang for your buck. I see Daniel. Is Daniel in the Facebook? I mean, in the live right now. Let's see. Daniel is that. Which one of y'all is Daniel? Daniel Christian Grafton Hutchinson. Hutchinson. Okay, so I'll go ahead and prove that one. Nicholas Booth is in the live. Enlightened, enlightened Western men. Enlightened Western men. Man, let me tell y'all this. So this is how I know dating in the United States is not for me. I downloaded Tinder. I boosted my Tinder account in Dallas for 1 hour. I think I got 2 or 3 likes. I boosted my shit in Rio. In 1 hour, I got 67 likes. You can't make this shit up. Dorian, where's that at? I thought you meant Ecuador, but that's it didn't have a C. Who in here is still waiting for access to the Facebook group? See how many subscribers we have now. Thank you, thank you. Ecuador, yeah, Ecuadorian, yeah. Dating apps are dead. Yeah, I boosted. I don't something about who is this that says I still need access in all caps? What is your name? You do I have a call in number? No, I don't know how to do call ins. Brandon Banks. Okay, let's see. I put my cash app in here again. I thought I pinned it, but I put it in here again. Play for keeps. What is your first name? I just approved of you, Brandon Banks. Y'all share this live video. Share the live video. We almost got 1,800 subscribers. We need 40 more. Be at 1,800. I got to reach 2,000 before the day is up. I got to reach 2,000 before the day is up. The link to the Facebook group, I posted right here. Hold on. So remember what I just showed y'all. Don't hang out in the United States anymore. It's not just about the women, it's about the finances too. It doesn't make sense financially to hang out in the United States. Now I know everybody's not an entrepreneur and you can't just up and leave like I do, but hey, all you gotta do is go overseas one time and you won't wanna You'll want to only use your PTO time to go overseas or your vacation time. I mean, they definitely out here. You talking about the United States? Yeah. Oh, a lot of black men that look, these women in other countries, the women, I mean, the men that they get married to look like losers a lot of times. That goes to show you that everybody damn near will have a chance. Your sister gonna take me on a date. I'm sorry. I gotta be truthful to my content. I told my content creators that not my content creators, my subscribers that I'm not. I gotta live what I preach and not date American women. I can wait 4 more weeks to get to Colombia. They call that discipline. It's not worth dating the U.S. anymore. You're damn right. Hey, you say you still wait on access to the group, but you didn't put your first name. I don't know what your name is. The group is getting lit though. We got 256 members. It looks like before the end of August is up, we'll be at like a stack, and then that stack is going to be multiplied by an exponent, and the next number will too. Get some phones set up on the StreamYard so we can call in our and tell our stories. I need y'all's first name. Okay, Willie Smith. There we go. I can work with that. I can't work with y'all YouTube names. I know y'all new the YouTube name is not y'all birth certificate name. Willie Smith. Okay, I just put you in there at your Wayne Jackson. Is that you on the? Okay, you just requested 5 minutes ago. At your wife's house. I seen your name. I seen your name before. I seen you before. You got this profile picture. What's good? Devon. Devon. Okay, I just put you in there. Said you'll email me my real name. We don't want to hear y'all stories. Now, Zoomer, I gotta figure out whose side are you on? You done sent me a donation, but I can't figure out if you on our side or not. I mean, in the group, we just basically share pictures of what it was like. Like we're like what I'm doing on live or my videos. We pretty much bring all of ourselves together to talk about that. So what I'm looking at in the group right now is this guy just posted his passport he just got. This guy posted an overweight woman. Uh, we this guy posted more. One of my good friends. He posted his trip to Spain and gave a little transcript over it. This guy posted a video of a simp. This guy posted another simp. Picture of this dude in Brazil. This dude is somewhere in Asia. This dude posted a video of a white guy doing the same type of content I'm doing. Sharing videos on why you shouldn't date women in the United States anymore. This woman has a boyfriend and she's on Instagram shaking her ass and he charges her up about it. and it looks like she didn't know what she did wrong. But I mean, come on now, you passport gang, Zoomer, you passport gang. It don't sound like it now. It don't sound like you in the passport gang to me. You gotta look at your picture a little closer. You might be a spy, y'all. You trying to send a donation? You trying to send a donation on Cash App or PayPal? I'm about to put my Cash App here, my PayPal email here. I mean, they're the same thing. What if a female that I know wouldn't travel with me? No, no. Do y'all watch 90 Day Fiance? Here we go. Here we go. Let's start. Let's start. I'm gonna start my own 90 Day Fiance. Y'all want to see that? That's a good idea. Let me write that down. I'm gonna start my own 90 Day Fiance, and this is my email for PayPal if y'all want to do a PayPal donation. I'm gonna start my own 90 Day Fiance. Let me check my email. My 90 Day Fiance. Austin's gonna go around and we're going to talk, meet women. We're gonna go around, meet women, find one, and yeah, I just put my email there. And the difference is between my 90 Day Fiance and the one on TV is they not gonna bring their ass back to the United States. I think I'm gonna do that. I got everything I need. I got a gimbal. I have a camera. I need to switch a camera out for a camcorder because all I have is a DSLR, so I can only record 30 minutes. I should go pick one of those up today. Donate me the money for a camcorder. The guy that just emailed me, I do not see a name. Let me copy and paste it. Make sure I don't see a name in here though. Yeah, I don't see a name. Try to send another request. I'm a regular simp. I'm gonna marry the first foreigner I can find and update her green card status. Good luck. Yeah, we're gonna do a 90 Day Fiance. I'm gonna see what all do I need. That means I need somebody to follow me around while I'm there. 90 Day Fiance. Hey, that's a good idea. A lot of people tune into that. Hmm. Hey, Golden Child, I do I do one-on-one consultations. If you want me to talk to you directly, shoot me an email and yeah. I agree with you. Don't raise your children in the United States unless you stay in some backwoods town. Why, Austin, you don't recommend bringing a woman back to the States from overseas? No. Yeah, Austin, why don't you recommend bringing a chick back if y'all fall in love? I mean, I say do it at your own risk. It can be done. I'm not gonna say all of them gonna flip on you, but there's so many of them that flip on you. It makes it like shit. It's just a high ass risk, man. And then she's gonna be exotic, so It's not about her loyalty. Like, oh, is she gonna fall to temptation? It's just, man, dudes could be disrespectful. They'll try to holler at your girl in front of you, and that's what comes with having a bad bitch, right? But it depends on how much drama you're willing to deal with. But hey, try it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Feminine, obedient, grateful, happy, cheerful, wanting to be mothers, kind, cooking. These women in the United States don't want to be mothers. They stand in front of Capitol Hill talking about they want to kill the babies. You can't say they want to be mothers. And they gonna say, why are men making decisions on women's bodies? It doesn't affect men. Yes, the fuck it does. If you don't get that at abortion, Austin becomes a father. So it does affect me. Shit, they so goddamn one sided though, they don't understand that. Is there really a big difference between an American woman and a foreign woman? Yes. It's day and night. They're not the same at all. Like, not even by a long shot. The only thing that's similar about those women is that